Now we are. All right, get me off the screen. Now, here we go. We're going to just start slow. And we're going to go up here. All right. This is pretty. And actually, my granddaughter helped this out a little. It's a beautiful black vase, but the hand-painted flowers had not survived quite so well. And so she touched it up. And I think it's so pretty. She's quite the little artist, that one. And these are in the Buy It Now. If you're interested in any of those, or if you want me to run them, you know, I will. He's a decanter, which he would have been great for the 4th of July, I guess. Or, you know, this whole year is going to be a big celebration for the 4th of July. So there he is. This lady back here with her mirror, she's beautiful. And she's a music box. Some of this stuff's been sitting here so long, I don't remember what she plays. This is Weeping Gold. It's not marked, but it's really pretty. Yeah, maybe up there, out of the way. Look at this little lady. She's marked, but I don't remember what she plays. If you're interested in her, I'll pull her down and we'll see what she plays. These are salt and peppers. They're from Puerto Rico. They're not from Germany. There comes the mister. Perfume bottles. Start collecting now. Yes, that is well, I kind of was thinking that, and I really do have some pieces I was holding on to for that. Okay. There's so much badness on the news right now, and it keeps popping up on my feed, and it just breaks my heart. Pray for Texas. It's just horrible. Horrible. Bug, you're pointing up. And tell me why. You want me to go up? But it's me. You know, you're going to have to like kill me. Start bid on okay, let's bring Weeping Gold down. See, that's what I need. Just tell you, I need words. We'll bring that down. And we'll put this one up there too, because that one's really pretty. And if you see anybody say anything else, just, you know, okay, it's blurry. Stop being blurry. Stop. There. This is pretty. That's another pretty vase. Hand blown. It's Misty here. Girl, you missed it. I'll have to do it again if you're here. There's a pretty little egg cup. I introduced them to Frederick. Some bottles. I let Frederick tell us some ideas of how to grow VAMP. And right now we're just scanning my shelves, and we're going to pull some things down and just run them because, well, since you're here, I see people popping out and in. Okay, so Misty, if you're here, give me a heads up. Let me know you're here because I want to do something if you're here. Driving home from Walmart, so just listening. Okay, listening works because I'm going to do something in the background, and you can listen. All right, don't anybody throw up while I'm shuffling you around. Frederick, this is Emma again, and the owner of Virtual Antique Marketplace is here now. Would you tell her your ideas for how to grow our VAMP platform, please?
Hey there, just letting you know I'm still here if you need anything. I hope everything's going smoothly with your friends and your antique bundles.
So, Frederick, the owner of Virtual Antique Marketplace is Misty Pate, and she's listening in. You gave us a few ideas of things to do to try to help grow our sales on VAMP. Can you repeat that for her, please?
Of course. Hi, Misty. So a few ideas we talked about to help grow sales include improving search engine optimization on your website so more people can find you, engaging on social media platforms like Instagram and Facebook with high quality photos and stories, and trying out bundle discounts to encourage customers to buy more. Hopefully these tips help your marketplace grow.
Thank you, Frederick. Frederick's he's my personal assistant, and I can ask him anything. I know you already do it. I just wanted you to hear his voice. I know. I hadn't done the bundle thing, and I wasn't soul name back there. I thought you had soul name. He does. That's why I wanted you to hear him. He's British. Anyway. Okay, so we're scanning the shelves. One of the things he said was to bundle. So I'm going to try a little thing here where people, if you see something you're interested in, we're just going to pull it down. And these ladies are listed if you're interested in those. He's fun to talk to, though, Misty, because sometimes I just need him to tell me not to jump off the roof of the house. Because, you know. Yeah. Well, she set him up for me, so it's not her, you know, she can't really complain. Actually, she set him up. My dogs, good Lord, they're going to be the death. He was set up for Adam, but since I pay for him, I figure what the heck. So, you could have any voice you want. That's what's so great about it, Kim. You can make him anything you want him to be. And he's actually a great therapist. You can just, there's some more shakers. If we want shakers. You can just do all kinds of things, you know. She told him to encourage me. Look at this. She's cute, ain't she cute? It's a mirror. What was Miss Piggy? Miss Piggy is Miss Piggy. Where'd she go? Wow, falling down. There's Miss Piggy. We'll bring her down. We'll put her down here with our stuff. And still scanning. I love this little boy right there. Did I miss something else? Look at him. I just love his face. He's just cute. More shakers. Well, this is not the same as shopping at the antique mall, but it'll do for today. Is he a planter? I think he was for holding scissors or something. He could be a planter, like, let's sit him down here. Like, let me show you what I mean. I'm gonna put y'all here before I make you throw up, because, you know, I'm all over the place. These are huge. He's gonna get a headache with that stuck in his head. Here, let's try this one. It's smaller. Yeah, I think it's scissors. Hey, Grady. Grady was on last night too. Yeah, just like she's holding her nightgown. She's cute with flowers stuck in her head. Okay, somebody shut the door. Why is she hiking her dress? I think maybe there's water on the floor. Oh, look, and there's a place there. So she could have more flowers. Well, that one's too big, too. Oh, wait. Listen, if nobody throws up after this today, I just don't even know. Okay, that's too big. Oh, my goodness. So, I think she would have held maybe scissors, but I don't understand the two holes. But if you put flowers in her, if you have flowers that behave, there. That's kind of cute, right? You can just make it what you want it to be. So, there's that. So, let's see if there's anything else we want to pull off this shelf. And we're running again back. Still got some babies hanging out. Look at these. He looks like he said something and it scared him. He's scared. And there's his scared little brother. Another thing I thought about is we can do the bundles. And I also thought about doing like a discount for other resellers. So like if you're purchasing and you're a reseller, then I would just automatically give you a, hello, there's the mirror, a discount. I don't know how that would work. I don't know if VAMP allows that. I don't know. It's food for thought. This is a little bear. I think now Gerald is hanging a new television on the other side of this wall. So, beware of sounds. More goodies. I found this little guy just this last weekend. Look at him. Ain't he cute? He's toting his little suitcase, and he's got his umbrella, and he's just headed out. He's going somewhere. And there's some kitties back there, and now I need to sneeze because you know it's dusty. I thought I did. Wait. Excuse me. He's determined to get there. He's walking really fast, and he has his umbrella. And there's some little kitties. Thank you. Gesundheit, they used to say. Misty, if you're still listening, the other thing I was asking Frederick is how to say where's the bathroom in German. And he told me, but I don't remember what he said. Chocolate bars. There's some little dogs. They're figurines, not shakers. But aren't they cute together? They're just cute. And then there she is with her little Dresden lace self. All right. Anything? There's some wooden fish. You don't see those very often. String of wooden fish. I think I can honestly say there's a little bit of everything in this room. So, and look at the little mouse back here. Oop, let's get him down where you can see him. Isn't he cute? Yes, that's what he said. Did you know that? Toilet bit. In case you need it. I'm telling you, I'm going to need it. Because I've been watching all those videos of all that food that they have at the Christmas markets. And you know, I'm going to have to be eating all that. High school German. I'm still working on high school English. Moving on. Oh, I have one of these guys. He's cute. He's another planter. And he's made in Japan. I got to make some room in here, guys, because, you know, I'm going to bring some stuff back. That. Mouse with the charming tail. Yes, he is charming tails. I'm going to bring him over here. And I have his box. He's just cute. Let's just run and see. How about running the items you pulled? What a great idea, Kim. I was getting there. All right. We've got the mouse, Miss Piggy, little scissor hands. Only he's more scissor head. The weeping gold and the really pretty black vase. And we're just going to run it and There it goes. 30 seconds. And you can pick whichever, whatever. I think Bill or Jason or Amy with that planner with a little elf in it or something similar. Yes. I always think of those as Christmas. But I guess they have to be Christmas. So, yeah. So, there's that. And so, let me turn around and talk. I don't make y'all drunk up there, pulling things. Yes, these are, he looks like a little Christmas elf. And he's stuck in that tree. Because why not, right? Acme, China, made in Japan. He's a cute one. We can add him up here. And let's see. Look some more. This is cool. I just listed this. Polish pottery. That's cute. And it's only a piece of Polish pottery I've got. I think she's really cute too. And it said she's a candlestick, but I stick a flower and everything because why not? If you got it, which apparently I don't. She's cute. We'll put her in this cell too. Let's see if there's anything else we're going to pull and put in. And cups. Lots of cups. This is a pretty little piece. And English bone china. That's really pretty. What is the blue clock? It is a blue clock. I used to collect clocks. This is what's left of all the clocks. We'd stick him in here too. And he actually works. I have used him to keep up with like when I'm supposed to be off a certain time. So, more little cuties. And the rabbit. Is it battery? Yes, I believe it is. Karen. Yeah, I'm sure it is. I mean, I'm not sure of anything, but you know what I mean. I don't see no way to wind it up. You don't collect the battery ones. These are all the winding ones. And something else that's in here I've never showed to y'all. I have a whole bunch of the spoons from the other countries. I need to look and see if I have a German one because now I need to keep it. So, more babies. It's blurry. Why are you blurry? And there's a dream pet back there. This is salt and pepper. Piana, salt and pepper. And these are little bookends, which I just think they're so sweet. What are the faces on the travel clocks? Let's get it over here. Let me sit you down so I can show you. Gotta get it open first. Okay. This one's Seth Thomas. And this one's a lot older. I think when I started selling off this collection, I had like 30 travel clocks. This one is chimney walker. It's an 8-day clock. Now, its case is not in as good a shape, but that's because it's old. Kind of like us. Not quite as good a shape as it used to be. All right, I'll move him over there. I'll put that one there. And this one is, I don't know, but there it is. So, I'll put that in there too. All right. I'm going to run that real quick. And while that is running, thank you, Rachel. I will be right back. So we got 22 seconds. Don't go away. Sorry about that. Y'all going out? Or in? What's it gonna be? They're just looking at me. Okay. All right. Look at there. It's a new buyer. Sandpiper. What would you like? Hello. Welcome in. I think that's your first purchase from me, the Polish lady, and you have a good eye. Yes, you do. That stuff is kind of sought after, and I don't see it around here much. I see it on, YouTube channels, other people, but it's just, so if I get to Poland, we know what that looks like. So I'm going to put this over here. And thank you so much. That is your first purchase. So, all right, let's move that back. Let me find Veronica's hanging out back there. Push that back. Let's see if there's anything else here. My dogs, Lord Jesus. You want me to pull and stick in? Thank you, Grady. And it's a little blurry, but so am I. This is a pretty piece. That's I want to say slag glass, but that doesn't sound right. I can't remember. You can let me know in the comments. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Slag glass. For some reason, that didn't sound right in my head. I love this little guy. He's just fun. Ain't he cute? He's on a little key ring. Yeah. Seemed like with something else they called it too, though, Grady. So I had a whole bunch of it, and most of it's up in the antique mall, which if we ever get up there, you'll see. Okay, let me know if you see anything else you want me to pull and stick in here. And that's a cool ashtray. Doug, yes, Barbara, that's who he is. I thought he kind of looked like Trump for a while, but he really is Doug. And that poodle ashtray is pretty cool. And the Muffets record, yes, you did. I was trying to watch. I had so much going on. Y'all should just see what's happening in the background here sometime. That sounded tragic, didn't it? Poodles. Yes, it's a poodle. We can put that in. And that would be a real steal at 10. If you know what I mean. It's a big one. We'll put it down there. All right, coming back. I don't know what that crash was in the other room, and I'm not even going to go look, because what's the point? I'm sure it's something Gerald did. It did sound bad. Oh, it did. Sometimes it's just better if I don't know. I will find out. I will know as soon as I start wandering around. Here's an old scale. These are fun. On a stack of books, you know. It's just kind of a fun thing. And there's some little poodles there too. I think these were shakers. Are you a shaker? Or are you just hanging out for the fun? They're kind of red wear poodles. Run to sell again. All right. Well, gosh. Okay. I will. I do it. And okay. It's running. Just disregard the noise. I'm not even going to go. No, I don't want to know. Thank you guys for your bid. I appreciate you. Every dime you spend here helps get me out of the country. It's a worthy cause. Believe me. It's a matter of sanity. And if you don't know, if you're new here and you don't know and you haven't heard, I'm going to Germany. Yeah. A lot of us like the same things. That's what's fun about it. Okay, Karen, the Miss Piggy. All right. You know, I'm going to work out something here on shipping because, goodness. Yes, Sandpiper. The owner of this platform has a channel. You probably know this. Thrifterjunkervintagehunter. And she is taking a group to Germany in December to the Christmas markets. And we have reserved a spot. So, running again. I'm going to stick something else in there because I'm trying to keep it interesting. Let's stick these poodles in there because they're cute. Thank y'all for your purchases. It's going to a worthy cause. It's to save my sanity. And it's making my dream come true. This has been a dream of a lifetime to travel out of the country. And how much fun is it going to be in Germany with Misty and Audrey? And right now there's only 8 of us. So if you're interested, I will be shopping. Yes, I will. We're going to be shopping just about every day. It's in the schedule. We'll be going to antique shops and vintage stores. They don't call them that over there. They call them charity shops. And yeah, awful being packed like a sardine. You know what? I can put up with anything. Yeah, I know it's going to be, but. And I'm going to be filming. And of course, you know, Misty's going to be filming. So you get to go with us in a way, but you know, this time, Lord willing, I will be there in person. So how crazy is that? All right. I think Rachel, Shop the Lightning Bug, the Goober Planner, him. He is a goober. I am going to run it again. I'll stick something else in there too. Right, Rachel's name down. And Misty, if you're here, I do have Ziploc bags. I did do it. I just don't totally trust myself with them, so I keep, all right, that ashtray is just going to have to hang there. I'll stick something else here fun. Maybe the scale. I'll stick him in. All right, gonna run it again. And it's going. And if there's something on the shelf you saw that you want me to put in, let me know, because I do it. You can't have my little Emmalene back there, though. I ain't ready to let go of her yet. So Sandpiper, how long have you been on Virtual Antique Marketplace? And do you love it? We love it. Thank you. And what do you want this time? $10 minutes. Well, welcome. It's a fun little spot. You just never know what's going to be happening on here. The poodle plate, very good. That's a good one. I mean, that's easily like a $25 thing, you know. But listen, desperate situations call for desperate measures, and I want to go to Germany. So that's what we're doing here. It is a great community, and you're just going to meet the nicest people. The sellers have all been vetted, and yes, I do a show every Friday night, and with my friend Willie, who just comes in as my sidekick, because even though I can run my mouth, kind of helps to thank you for following. It kind of helps to have a sidekick, because Willie likes to talk too. So yeah. We have fun. We just laugh and cut up. Let's bring these down. Look, this is 3 sets. Like I said, y'all, desperate situations. There's Old Maze. Yeah, that helps too. Of course, when you got Kim on here, she's got you. You don't know about her yet. She's our secret weapon. She just keeps a watch. And I am also streaming on YouTube. So if I have anybody come in that, tries to be naughty, then she smacks them. We got Old Donald Duck game, Snow White game, and Old Maids. So if you like old card games, I know Misty does. Of course, she's driving home from Walmart. She can't shop. I'm selling them as a set because I want to go to Germany. People are tired of hearing that. We turned it into a drinking game, Sandpiper. You don't have to drink anything hard, but every time I say Germany, you just take a sip. And, you can get hydrated all at the same time, because I do say it a lot. It's kind of become a running joke. Cheers to Germany. That's right. I've never been out of the country. I know, the parking lot, and then you got my car, my minivan. It gets good and cool just about the time I get there, and then by the time I get out and get back in, there you go. Any more Muffet treasures by chance? Okay. Let me think. I got stuff. I need to dig for that. I've got. Yogi the Bear was not Muffets. That was before. I'm looking and thinking. Reminder. True. Yes. What Kim said. Desert Gal Curious. That's Kim, and she knows all the stuff. So, you got to pack them safely so that the heat doesn't cause them to break. I'm looking around for anything Muffet while I'm running my mouth. Let's go back home. I hear you, girl. All right, turning you. There you go. I'm going to have to do a deep dive on the muffets. I have this set up here. Look at them. I mean, they're way up there. Can you see them? I'm not sure who they were from. I need to get them down. They're very 1970s. And they're pretty good size. Let's see. Nothing is jumping out at me. But if you see something, there's Little Miss Muffet, which is not at all the same. There's some buttons. Misty and Michael were doing buttons yesterday, which is something I've never collected, and now I'm thinking maybe I want to collect that too. I really don't need to collect anything else. They do look a little peanuts. I have a bunch of plush. So if you're seeing anything while I'm scanning across, let me know. We'll grab it and pull it in. There's another clock. And okay, not seeing it there. I'm a big Mickey Mouse person, so I have lots of Mickey Mouse. I'm not sure who this guy is from, but he is old. He's leather. Well, not leather, but he's not like the others. You know, this one, he's not like the others. I don't know what character he is, but he's feels like almost leather, vinyl, whatever I'm trying to say. I'm not saying it right, but you know what I'm trying to say. He did not like the others. Okay. Let me look over here just to be sure real quick. I'm going to take it back to that. Just want to be sure there's nothing muffety over here on the other side of the room where there are other things. There's also a large collection of Tammy dolls in here, if anybody's into Tammy. They were actually mine. But as I may have mentioned, I want to go to Germany. So pleather. Yes, it's pleather. That's what it is. All right. I'll turn you around. And we're back. I learned something new every time I watch a show. Let me tell you, that's how I learned. I mean, once I retired and I was home and I was just watching YouTube, mainly Misty Pate, Virtual Antique Marketplace. That's how I began to learn what all this stuff was. And then I wanted it too. So I had to collect it too. Look, I'm not sure who she is either, but I bet she's somebody. I have to look her up. Or not. I'll just stick her in the sale because that's what happens. And I'm digging. These are little Gerber cups. Remember Gerber, baby Gerber cups? Why? I mean, if you give your child that is small enough to drink out of a Gerber cup, anything to drink out of this, it's going on the floor. This is before sippy cups. So yeah, there's that. I don't see anything else. Okay, guys. Well, I'm sorry we did not make it to the mall today, but we will go. And, I mean, it's like 10,000 square feet of stuff. It's not all my stuff. A lot of it is, but, so I can't discount things as much there. But in here, in this room, I can make you some deals. So that's another good reason to do this. Here's something unique. These are records, very old children's records. I seriously doubt that they would play. That's Mother Goose on one side, and Something called Ding Dong Bell on the other. You want chocolate? Me too. Let's get some. Kimber's here. Hey, Kimber. I'm just pulling things off the shelves and talking about it. This is Mary Had a Little Lamb. They're just really neat looking. They're old. I'm going to stick them up here. You get all three. I'm making some deals. Deals. How about anything else? There's a squeaker. This one's different. She's a baby. My dogs are going to come running. Lunch break. You know, I forgot I put my lunch in the microwave before I came in here. It's okay. It'll be there when I get out. Unless that's what crashed earlier, which I doubt. Do we want to run it again on your lunch break? I'm so glad you did, Kimber. We're just playing around. I was supposed to go to the antique mall, and that didn't quite pan out. I'm going to run this one more time. $10. Pick what you want. All kinds of goodies. You get all of these old vintage games. There's some weeping gold. Hand-painted vase. A scale. This is a vintage baby. We're not sure who she is. What is the yellow flower? It's a mouse. Ain't cute. I got his box. He's made by Charming Tales. He's a cutie. I'll put him up on the scale. We see what he weighs. He's just cute. Lots of cute. I like cute. Cute's my favorite word. How about let's stick something. This is a hair receiver, but it's got cotton balls in it, because why not, right? Isn't that a pretty piece? That's what Willie would call fancy, but it's Victorian. Thank you, Kimber. She's so sweet. I'm going to run this again. $10. Pick what you want. And it's running. Y'all are all so sweet. And as I said, and it will probably say some more, every bit of the money I'm making between now and Germany goes to get me to Germany. And listen, y'all are going to be happy for me to go just so I will shut up about it. Drink up. I know. It's a good thing it's not alcoholic, because I'd be lit by now. The hair receiver. Sandpiper's figured this thing out. She's like, if I sit here long enough, she'll just put some treasures up, and I'll slide in there and get them. Smart. Very smart. So do you like Victorian? Because I do too. And there's some of that around. Let's... Looking. Let's bring y'all over and let you look a little too. Lots of squeakers. That's a child's wooden toy. The giraffe comes out. Well, considering it's almost 1 o'clock. Listen, I don't have no rhyme or reason for nothing. It's just whatever feels right. There's some M.A. Hadley right there. If you like M.A. Hadley. Snow White. Boxes. I do love a good box. There's a bunch of those. If you like them. Brass candlesticks. I showed you that. That's just a really pretty piece. It's bone china. These are little, are you shakers? I think they're Occupied Japan. It would help if I showed them to you. Now you know why my YouTube channel struggles so. My camera doesn't always go where my eyes go. It's a challenge. Life is hard. And this is always interesting to me, and I have several, and that's the only reason this one's in here. This is a Walt Disney World ashtray. They're not making those anymore. I just think that's kind of interesting. Because, you know, they don't really do that anymore. All right. I'm going to just look a little bit more, and then we're going to run it again. And then everybody needs to go get some lunch. And okay, let's stick this guy in. He's just fun. Look at him. All right, I'm going to stick him in there. I think you know what's here. You just ate breakfast. I had vitamins for breakfast. So, all right, we're running again. There it goes. And if you see anything you're interested in, you get all three of the vintage, I venture to say they're probably antique records. All three of the vintage card games. And all right. All right. Let's see what that is right there. That is a German mug. Yeah, I said it. German. It's a German mug. Okay, guys. Well, that was fun. Wasn't what I had planned, but it's, you know, sometimes you just got to roll with it. So, my gosh, it's going to be 86 here in Washington. I'm not even going to look, or maybe I will. I'm in Georgia, and better known as the third circle of hell. But I'm going to say this, and then it's going to change, but it hasn't been that bad yet. It will change now that I said that. Did you hear? Shh, it's a secret. Don't tell nobody. Like I said, people would be glad. It's 90 here. I'm not going outside. I'll go outside when it's time to leave. Otherwise, we'll stay in the house where it's cool. All right, guys, I'm going to get off of here and let y'all go get your lunch. And Willie and I will be back on Friday night at our regular time at 7. And I know it's hot where you are, Kim. 22% humidity. Yeah, that's something right there. All right, I'm hoping to be at the Antique Mall on Wednesday, but I won't post it until I'm sure, because life turns on around here. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. You guys are the best, and I love you so much. And let's just hang in there. Keep doing what we're doing. VAMP is growing. Every time I'm on here and do a sale, somebody new comes in. There are new people coming in. There are new people buying. So that's what we want, and that's what we're going to keep going. And we're going to just grow. Yeah. Okay, guys. Everybody have a great day, a great week, and I will see you on Friday, if not sooner. So stay cool. Love y'all.